Hello, everybody, and welcome. Happy Wednesday. Excited to be here with you and sharing a AstroBiz mini energy report. So I wanted to give everyone who hasn't had a chance to spend some time doing some of the astrology workshops and AstroBiz workshops. They're really about you and about your business, but we're using astrology as that lens to help us to get some guidance, some inspiration, etc. So I have been really excited about the new membership that I'm launching. Called AstroBiz Connection membership. So it is all about not just being inspired by the cosmos, but also grounded in solid business strategy. We want to be weaving the two together and supporting you in running your uniquely you business. And so I'm really excited about all the pieces that I'm pulling together for this membership, and I'm currently offering a really special founder's rate of only $47. And so I wanted to give you a bit of a sneak peek as to what you're going to receive during this membership and how it might support you in your business. So I thought it would be really great for those of you that didn't participate in my the 2022 AstroBiz planning workshops that we did in December and January to get an idea of what an AstroBiz energy report might look like and how you might use it in your business. So if you're here with me live, say hello in the comments. You've got to give StreamYard permission. Let me know who's here and let me know if you can hear me. I've got some new earbuds, so hopefully they're working. So let's dive in. Let me talk about the parts and pieces a bit of the membership and how they'll work and how I hope that they will inspire and support you in your business. So awesome. Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Tell me who you are. Can't see your name because of StreamYard blocking. But so we're going to use the energy of the new moon and the full moon to take those really important and powerful pauses. What I know as entrepreneurs, we can get into the doing and, take time to set those intentions. Let me get this thing to stay in my ear. And then just get going. And all of a sudden we're off on a tangent and on a track that isn't really aligned with where we want to be going. And so my intention is to use those pauses at the new and full moon. Hey, Ashley, nice to have you here. To help you to just get refocused, recentered, reset those intentions for how you want to be showing up, how you want to be doing and being in your business, and to really take that pause. So every new moon will have we'll have an opportunity to take that pause. You'll have a meditation to support you in doing some journaling. And then in between the new and full moon, I'll be taking a theme for the month. So let's say, for next month, for Pisces season, we're going to be looking at intuition and how that plays into your business and how you might be using it. Now, all of this is not one way, it's just your way. So what I want to do is bring these pieces to the surface and just allow you to see how you are integrating them or how they might inspire you to integrate them. Pisces season is this really rich going beneath the surface, right? That fish energy. And so intuition is a great topic. How can we be leading from our heart mind, from that knowing? So we'll be exploring that energy during this cycle, and I'll be giving you some ways that you can bring that to your community. I plan to weave practical business pieces in. So if you feel inspired to talk about some of these topics, you've got some ways and ideas to do that as well. And for the Astro Energy Report, we're going to be looking at the different aspects that might be either in that cycle or coming up that would really support you in just knowing. knowledge is power, information is powerful. And so, what I find is that these transits and these things like, most people are aware of Mercury retrograde and eclipses, but how is that impacting you? How do you want to look at, again, take that pause for yourself in your business to see what inspiration may come from it, where you might be feeling the energy. What I know about most people in my community is that you all feel things often before you even know what's happening. And so oftentimes the astrology is a phenomenal lens to help us to get some clarity around what we're feeling. And so the AstroBiz energy reports, I'm going to be pulling from the experts out there in astrology. I do not pretend to be one, but what I love to do is see what I believe will resonate and really support you on your business journey and give you, again, that focus to really support you in showing up as your uniquely you self. So let's talk about an aspect that's happening right now that you might already be feeling the energy of. We've got a bunch of planets lined up in the sky and more coming into play this weekend. And so what is that all about? What does it mean? And how can you use that energy for yourself? So I know that for myself and my clients that, oops, and there goes the, I'm missing my loving Bose earbuds. So I know that February has felt like there's just been a lot of energy going on. It's been a bit intense. And we can see that a lot of that is coming from a lot of these planets that have lined up to help move us forward. We've got Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Pluto all in Capricorn. And we're going to have another asteroid join the party with the moon on the 26th, 27th. And so it's this amazing lineup of planets all happening in Capricorn. So they call it a super conjunction. And to really personalize it, you would want to look at where it's in your own chart. But I just want to give you some things to think about. So you might likely been feeling this slow buildup of energy as all these planets get closer and closer to Pluto. And I'm definitely feeling that. And it's almost this feeling like something big is happening. And we can see that in the collective, right? We can see with some things that are happening politically and otherwise, some of what is stirring, some momentous things are happening. What does Pluto want from us? Pluto is the planet of truth and surrender, and it really wants us to be honest. So this lineup is this opportunity to really look at what our deepest longings and desires are that are coming to the surface. And this beautiful asteroid that's coming into play is here to remind us that our needs and wants matter. Oftentimes, we get so much into the doing and shoulding ourselves that all of a sudden we're just feeling like we're not being authentically us. And so this lineup of planets is here to shake things up and give you an opportunity to look at what maybe you just can't ignore anymore. What is that longing, that desire? So I have an invitation to you to work with the energy, and so that you're not just being guided by it, that you're working with it, which is really what I think is so powerful when we have this awareness. So I give you the invitation to journal around your deepest longings and desires, to really set up a bit of a sacred space for yourself, light a candle, put on some music, whatever works for you, and just take some time to ask yourself, your inner knowing, what is it that I really deeply, longingly desire? And let that come through. And then, just take some time to really look at how that's showing up in your life or business and what can you do to really step into that energy. Let's use this time to give ourselves that permission to honor our longings and our desires and the things that we really deeply want. So that's how you can use this powerful lineup. It's called a stellium, when three or more planets line up, and to your, to support you in your growth and development and how you're building and growing your business. Are you infusing enough of you into it? What piece of it is there? Something that you've said, that won't work, but I really want this. I was talking to one of my clients yesterday about this, and she had been really out of sorts on Monday, and then really came into knowing and understanding where she wanted to, what was really important to her, what she really wanted to be doing, and that passion coming through, and her honoring that deep longing and desire to be of service, to show up. What is it for you? Spend some time and give yourself that gift. The astrology is here to support you in uncovering that and then putting something into action. When you're ready, no pushing, no pushing. So there's an opportunity here for what I think is a breakthrough to really acknowledge what we want and what we don't want, right? Both are so important to say, yes, I want this, and nah, not so much. And then what's beautiful is next week, we're going to pop right into that new moon on Tuesday, and this new moon in Pisces, and it's going to give us an opportunity to reset our intentions, to really honor what's come through this last week. And these planets are going to stay together for a little bit longer to give us that support, to keep that focus. And then we can really be present to that energy. So that's just a little mini AstroBiz energy report. Each month in the membership, you'll get a written report with some key aspects. It's really simple. We won't go too crazy deep. I want it to be practical and tactical and inspiring. That's always my goal. And then, and we'll have a live workshop where you'll be able to ask questions. My goal and intention is that in the next few months that I will likely have some guest astrologers on, but my goal is to have an astrologer on my team who can do personalized chart readings. So while I'm a novice at it, I can give you some insight, but I can definitely guide you where you can personalize these things. But my goal is that I will have someone on the team that can do that personalization. So jump in now while it's only $47. You'll be able to access that. My hope is by May or June. I've got some folks I'm thinking about and talking to see what might be a good fit. So we've got the new moon piece, the AstroBiz energy report that we'll be guiding through every month. Then we'll hit the full moon energy, and that's where we get to take a pause again and really say, where have I been for the last few weeks? What's working? What's not? What do I want to release? Again, I think taking those pauses in our business and our life to acknowledge is so powerful and important. So I'll be giving you, again, a short meditation to help you to drop in, to check in with your own inner guidance and do some journaling around that. And then between the full moon and the next new moon at the end of the cycle, I will be doing a live session where you'll get to come and just ask questions and pick my brain. And so I don't do, a lot of times working with me one-to-one might be out of reach for people. So this is a really amazing opportunity to get my eyes, my heart on you and your business and help to give you insight. I use my intuitive abilities and guidance along with my business acumen to assist you in seeing what's possible for you and giving you some a different lens maybe to put on things. So if you've been wanting some one-to-one support, this is a really great way to get it at a really amazing value. So every month you get to show up and ask questions about you and your business. What do you need to move things forward? So that's basically, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything here. And feel free to pop some questions in the chat. So we've got the AstroBiz workshop every cycle. We've got the live Q&A with intuitive guidance and support. You've got your energy report and the new and full moon activation. So there's a lot here. I'm going to be looking for feedback from my founding members to ensure that it's giving you what you need. There is no long-term commitment. I want this to be the right fit for you. So hop in now. You have 14 days. If you find after the new moon and the first energy report and workshop that it's not your fit, no problem. And each cycle you can choose to stay or go. I'm hoping that you will stay for a long time, and together we'll keep you inspired and taking, action that really also nourishes you. As you know, I love to say, a thriving business requires a nourished and happy you. So this container is a place for you to create the outcomes you desire in your business and your life. And, we want to hold space for that, give you inspiration and guidance to do just that. What else can I tell you? What questions might you have? If you didn't attend the AstroBiz planning workshop and you jump in now, by tomorrow evening, you also get that workshop as a bonus. And if you did attend that workshop, you get a one-to-one with me, a 30-minute power session, which is pretty amazing value. So I'm going to put the link up here too, so you can grab it and take a look at the details here. There's a lot of FAQs at the bottom. It's $1 to start now. Your payments start. See, my husband told me, don't skimp on things that you use every day. He said, why aren't you buying the really? Okay, we'll get there. So payments will start next week. They'll be on a monthly cycle of $47. I expect that the rate will go up to $97. That is my intention. I think there's just a ton of value here. So jump in, nothing to lose. Like I said, if you get in next month and you're like, this doesn't really resonate, you've got until the middle of March, and I will, I want you to be satisfied, and I want it to be something that is really valuable to you. All right, content will be uploaded into a portal. You'll have ongoing access to that content. And it will be coming in PDFs and videos. Live calls will all be recorded, so if you can't make them live. And if you've got a question and you can't make it to the live call, you'll be able to send that in and I'll answer it for you on the call. All right, any questions? Let me check in the comments. The next new moon is on March 2nd, Terrell. So yeah, and how exciting. You have a full moon on your birthday next month. That's very exciting. How fun. That's it's always added energy when we step into that full moon, and then you get to take it for your solar return and look at it that way as well. How beautiful. So all right, my friends, feel free to private message me if you have questions about the membership. And again, I'll drop the link in the comments so that you can grab it there as well. And yeah, this has been something that's been on my heart. Astrology has been a really beautiful lens for me to look at my business. And it has just given me a lot of inspiration and guidance and confirmation. Like what I find most true for myself and my clients is the astrology confirms a lot of what we already know and believe about, our journey. And so really, stepping into that energy for yourself, I think is a really powerful thing. Oh, I love it. Is that you, Ashley? I hope to see you in the membership. That would be so fun. Yeah, so I look forward to answering any questions you might have and having you on this journey with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those folks that did the 2022 business, the planning workshop, we're just so grateful that they had this information. And as a member of the community, you get access to things like that that'll really help you with what's the energy that's going on in the collective. What are these eclipses about? We'll be talking about, what's coming up. And I want you to have this information in advance, so that you're not kind of blindsided by the energy, because it is all energy we're dealing with. And then you can channel it your way, not one way, just your way. All right, my friends, thank you for those of you that joined me live. And again, any questions, drop them in the comments and I will pop back in and answer those, or feel free to reach out to me directly. Again, you've got till tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock Pacific time, to jump in at the $47 price and get the bonus of the 2022 AstroBiz planning workshop, which was 3 different sessions. We covered a lot about the shift in the nodes. Lots of really good stuff, lots of really practical ways, including a checklist of how to use that energy as you're growing your business. So something I think is pretty fantastic. And so did all the participants. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to hop off here, sending you so much love and a reminder, as always, all it takes is a little bit of heart power. I'll see you next time.